right, so do you guys have any first questions? Usually I give the first question, but I'll leave it to you guys. Anybody have a first question for one of the filmmakers? First film of the night and the second last film of the night. Any questions for the filmmakers? Yes, go ahead, sir.
Generally, what's the cost of the production?
Cost of the production.
It actually depends on the length, and post-production essentially, like in my case I wanted to get a composer to compose music, editor, colorist, on an average around 7 to 8 brands for like something that's around 12 to 13 minutes. For something that's around 5 minutes, it would cost you say 3 to 4, depending on the location, the actors, the costumes, the makeup. So yeah.
How do you, given that it's such an investment of time and money and creative energy, how do you decide that the concept that you're going to pursue is the one that you really want to invest all of that time and energy in?
You want to answer first?
Yeah, what he said. If you feel it, just go for it. I mean, there's no right answer. If you just feel you've cracked like the best script ever, just make it and see how it turns out. So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
For both of you, what drew you to the horror genre?
Do you want to explain that first? Yeah, I'll give you.
Thank you. I just wanted to write an old school horror as an experiment because I thought, why not? And I wanted to add some cliches in it as well, like picking up the frying pan. What are you going to do, smack a demon with a frying pan? So yeah, I just wanted to do like an old school horror. Yeah, just that.
Yeah, I don't want to get anyone in trouble by asking this question, but I bet, like, as another filmmaker, I really would love to know this. I understand that you had to pay, most of your budget towards location. I'm not quite sure where yours was. I could definitely see it was in an apartment complex, right? Was that like home or? Sorry.
Yes, that was at my apartment, and then cleaning up the apartment was another horror story. Never do that. I would suggest invest in a location, never in your own apartment.
Okay, that was like, sorry, I guess it's like a two-pronged question. My second part of that was, did you need, and this is the part I'm worried about getting you in trouble for, I'm saying this publicly, did you need to get any kind of permit or permission to shoot where you shot?
I mean, no, since it was my own apartment, the management at my condos were like, do whatever the fuck you wanted. I'm sorry. In the apartment, as long as you're not just making any noise in the common area, so that's what we did. I mean, just walking, we very quietly shot it, and then it was a total madhouse inside.
Any other questions? Yeah, go ahead, sir.
How long were the shoots?
Mine was 2 days. Usually you can just shoot like around a 14-page script in 2 days. It's, yeah.
Any questions? Go ahead. Oh, yeah, we'll go to you because you already. Go ahead. Yeah.
What's next for you guys? What are you guys up to now?
Well, I am working on a short film that's drama and feel good, very unlike the film that I did, and also psychological horror. So yeah, they're both shorts, and probably we'll shoot them early next year.
Any questions? Let's go back to you.
In your film, did you sleep in the light because you couldn't shoot in the dark?
No, like early on she mentions that, she has had night terrors before.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, she had to be in the light.
I was wondering if that was a production limitation or...
No, it was just the character being weird.
Go ahead.
Can you talk about funding for your film? Have you raised it? Or was it self-financed or someone invested in it?
This was self-financed. Never again would go for funding. So yeah, I am looking for funding and I'm working on it. That's why I'll be shooting early next year. But yeah, always if you can get funds or get people on board to that.
Any other questions? No other questions? I'll ask you.
We got one in the back.
What? Go ahead, sir.
Did you ever do another war?
Yeah, I am working on a psychological horror.
Okay, sorry, I thought you-
No, the old school guys, not like, on the face kind of thing, but yes. Let's try psychological this time.
Alright, I'll ask you guys a fun question that I asked you in the block, so you guys already know this question. You should really answer the question already. What movie have you seen the most times in your life?
I'm sorry, but Titanic.
That's a horror film.
A different kind of horror, anyway.
There you go.
Alright, any other questions? Fun questions to ask them? Yeah, go ahead.
Out of the other films that were shown tonight, which ones were you drawn to?
Good question.
His film. No, I absolutely love the concept and the idea, and especially that VFX. It was great. And also the film with Be Bad. That was just too funny. Yeah.
Alright, any other questions? Yeah, go ahead.
What formal training or education did you do, or versus personal learning to put that together?
A formal training would be doing a screenwriting course. I'm essentially a writer, and everything else is hands-on experience on set. There's a million things you learn on set that you can't even fathom when you're sitting in a classroom. So yes.
Any other questions? Yeah, go ahead.
So that bear, was that hers when she was younger?
It wasn't hers, but it was a similar bear that she found at a thrift store and she brought it home.
Okay. I thought it was tying back to maybe she had night hair.
She had a similar bear, that's what drew her to the bear, and she picked it up and she brought it home. Never get strange things to your face.
And like we said, we do this every single month. Thank you very much to the filmmakers for coming and talking to us. I see probably maybe 1,000 horror short films a year. Most of them aren't very good. I'm not trying to be they're hard to make. That's basically what I'm trying to say. The point I'm trying to make is that horror is very hard to make, and they accomplish the task. So congratulations to you guys. If you could do the genre, they say you could do horror comedy. Not at the same time, if you do horror comedy, basically, you can do any film. So basically, congratulations to you guys, and hope to see you guys again at the festival soon. And please fill your bell up front, and I hope you guys see you guys next month. Thank you very much.